I often get asked the question about when a candidate should take the assessment in the hiring process. There are lots of ways to do it effectively, so in this video I'm going to be talking about what some of those options are, along with some tips to make sure you're being fair and consistent. There's no one absolute time that's going to be perfect for every organization. But the guidelines that I like to follow are a balance of this idea of making sure that you're not waiting too late where you're hindering the opportunity for you to be open to the information versus too soon where you're assessing too many people that may or may not be viable candidates. So the ideal time, generally speaking, is between the first and the second interview. After the first interview, you and the candidate have had an opportunity to explore the role in the company and have decided to move forward. That's when I would suggest you ask the candidate to participate in this process, which allows you to understand more about their strengths and their work style. Then you have the assessment results. As you go into the second interview, you can take that opportunity to explore any of the information that you find might be problematic. If you wait until after the second interview to have the candidate complete the assessment, it is likely that you're so bought into the candidate that you might not be as open to any information that you receive back at that point. One thing that's really important when you're deciding who and when to administer the assessment to is to be consistent. For example, let's say you have a pool of 2 candidates for a particular position, maybe one you know very well through a referral source, but the other person is unknown. You can't pick and choose which of those 2. They both need to take the assessment. You can pick the criteria for the timing of when you give the assessment to, but you need to be fair and consistent. You don't want one candidate to say, well, I had to take the assessment, and the other person to say, oh, I didn't have to take the assessment. Pick your criteria and then stick to it. So to recap, the ideal position is somewhere in the middle where you're balancing the cost of narrowing down your pool, being consistent in your criteria of who is participating in the assessment, but early enough so you can remain objective. And remember, don't be shy about sharing assessment results even to candidates. This information is valuable for everybody, so take full advantage of it. Be sure to check out other videos in the Learning Resource Center available to you as a member. Here's to your graceful leadership.